Hello everyone, Martin here, and we've got two more Centur-Ion cards. Let's go. I am very excited. I have been thinking about these all day after I read them, and now I'm going to get my opinion on them. So I've got two Centur-Ion cards, level 4 and a main deck monster, and a level 8 Synchro. First off, level 4, it's another Dark Pyro effect monster like Shooter. Travel on your attacks and your defense, and its effect is when your opponent activates a monster effect that has chain link 2 or higher, quick effect, you can make that effect become your opponent places one Centurion monster from their face-up field or graveyard face up and card as continuous trap. Also, summon its summon for the turn, like pretty much all the other first effect Centurion monsters effects. So yeah, you got a negate, and also second effect is just a standard continuous trap summon itself. Now, I'll go over everything in a moment. First off, double synchro. Centurion and Primo Primus, level 8 Synchro 2 effect monster, 200 attack, 600 defense, 600 attack, 2600 attack, 2600 defense. It's just generic materials. Anyway, Synchro Summon you add any of the Emblema cards protect your hand, so that's the one that searches the field spell playing back row, or the banish one card by player's field effect. Then you can destroy one card you control and one card your opponent controls. Now, you destroy a card you control. However, if you have primary in your back row, your cards can't be destroyed, but your level 5 or higher insurance can't be destroyed by card effect. So you just target this, where we're putting this primary in the back row, and then there you go, your protection. Now, I say that, but if you single someone that's using primer, obviously you won't have her in the back row. But in certain cases you do, you don't have to destroy a card. Honestly, this is just a nice go and extra bonus effect, really. Main part is such an Emblem card. This also means now if you can make level 12s or 8s, you can go into the whole Centurion line, which is neat. And now its effects are it can't be killed by battle. If it's special summon except from the extra decks, basically it's revive from the graveyard or banish stone or back row if you somehow someone get effect to do that. Basically, you can't be killed by battle, which is neat if you know after it's except the turn summon really. Um, yeah, and if it faces a Centurion card, you can choose Lucifer by opponent's card effect. You can summon this card from your graveyard. Again, really nice. Basically means at the bare minimum, your cards leave the field because your opponent gets by battle. You can summon this card from your graveyard to just have a block where it can't be killed by battle. Now, a lot to say. First off, well, less to say about Synchro. It's good to have a level 8 so you're going to go into. Cool, such the Emblem cards. Hopefully get a good Emblem card, another good Emblem card. Because obviously, the two we have are nice. Oath's obviously amazing, and the other one, it's okay. It was significantly worse when we couldn't search it. Now we can search it much better. But it's good to know that's that. Overall, it's just a good card. It is a little difficult, to make because it's like obviously you can make level 8s easy, but like when you're doing a combo, you're just going straight for the 12 first, and then like this doesn't like, summon you back your tuner, so you can't really just go this to level 12 immediately. So it's probably a bit tricky to summon if you played an engine, like I don't know, a secondary engine. This is sorry. This is now a way for that secondary engine to actually get into your Centurion cards, which is really nice. If that engine can make it level 8. Overall, it is a good card. Yeah, like I said, it's mini Legata. You know, it gives you advantage. It pops a card. It just, put your own cards as well. Now, the one we all been waiting for, level 4, which is a Negate. Before I go over the positives, let's list the negatives. First off, it has no way to summon itself besides second effect, which is that's fine. That's fine, but it means it can be harder to get onto the field using Negate. Your two best ways to get as a negate are to normal summon it first, just have it a negate so you're protected from Ash and stuff like that. Or option two is to set it to back row as with the one of the double travel swing over effects. I've already thought of a combos to do both in my head, and then probably make a video at that point. Now it's downside one, probably the least detrimental downside. Now the rest, it is as chaining to a higher effect, placement effect, which means this doesn't stop stuff like Max Seal, the Munchkins, or Nibiru. Like it can stop Nibiru if they would chain it to your chain it to you, or they can just use Nibiru during the end of the main phase. So that can still hit you. Other hand shots acting on a new chain can't stop. Like I said, it's the gauge is responsive. It has to wait to your opponent does something towards. It has to wait to your opponent either reacts to you or they try to chain block their own stuff in weird ways. Which is a little tricky. Issue like 3, it's low attack, and honestly, and low defense. Like some of the other negators which have been out recently, like obviously the OG, easy to summon negate, Griffin Rider's pretty high stats. I think the Azama ones also, these as mini cards also have pretty high stats. Out of all these, which are negates, it has the lowest stats, probably the easiest to just crash over before you do anything. It also doesn't really, as I said before, it doesn't extend as well, like as part of the combo, so it's harder to just have it on the field. Again, the old way is just summon this and still have end on your two level 12s. Just doing your standard Centurion cards, but it's still a bit more tricky. Now, probably now the final downside, which I'll mention, there's a few more, but like, there's a bit minor. Final downside, it is pretty generic, which means please other decks don't abuse this. I don't think they will because there are other better negates. Obviously, as a minor Griffin Rider, they're Omni negates. They can actually negate more things. But what this has over them is that this is repeatable. You put in place one Centurion monster from your field or graveyard, which includes itself. But you put itself back in the back row, negate something, then you can summon back on the next turn, and you have a repeating negate, which is powerful, which is definitely the advantage over those cards as generic use case. But I do think other ones are probably better because you can make you can set up like a small Centurion package of just the free of the field spell, maybe level 12. You make level 12s, maybe level 8 to just get into this pretty easily. But yeah, now positives. As I mentioned, this is recyclable, but also in Centur-Ion, you can place anyone from your graveyard to your face up for graveyard to use Spell Card Zone. Which means you're not actually going, which means you can actually go +1 with this effect, not just neutral, technically. Which is also really good, means you get something back from the back row to the field. Obviously, too, like I said before, it's doing that, it's repeatable. It obviously is a Centur-Ion card, it's also Dark Pyrus, you can touch up Bonfire. Look, it's level 4. It's like overall, look, this is a good card. It's reusable. It gives you advantage as well. Like I said, the negation window is definitely limited. But it's also just a main deck level 4 monster. So I'm fine with have limited applications. Okay, yeah. But no. Honestly, yeah. Overall, it doesn't really change the combos too much. You can just still get this card. Yeah, either you just start. You can do your full Centurion combo, make your 2 level 12 synchros, one on your turn, one on your opponent's turn. With this card, you can almost summon the card first. Even if you have 2 cards in your hand, you can also just still ditch this and still do the full combo. You guys are just actually searching out specific cards with Auxilia and stuff. Because obviously you can use Wake Up to send this card from deck to graveyard, and you can provide it, put it back row with the synchros effects. All that stuff. You can also search Wake Up if you want to go to level 8. No wait, yeah, Oath again. You can search Oath up again. And just throw it right at the back row. There's a lot of ways to do it, and I am really happy they got some good support. To be honest, I've just in my head, I've just been doing the combos in my head all day. I'm really happy with these two, honestly. Um, if I have any complaints, I don't have much complaints with this card. I think it's kind of balanced. Like the issues it has are because it's just a normal summon level 4, which can negate. If this was a better effect, then I would be having problems with my it being strong. This I am mostly happy with as well. It searches your card and summon. I do wish this wasn't just by your opponent's card effects, because it would have been nice to just single up from this and bring this out easier. But it's fun how it is. Overall, I'm really happy. I'm on a nice happy high. Overall, you can still do your standard Centurion combos with this in your hand or in the deck, and just bring it out as well along the way. So yeah, no, it's just a good card. Obviously, it is better to draw it because if you draw it, you're instant against some hand traps like Ash Blossom. If and usually effect failure because your opponent's unit fail in response to something. So obviously, can't stop everything. That's fine. It's still a cool card. Another thing, okay, look, I also would have liked if it would have like the modulate level effect like the other ones do, like level 4 or 8. And I know Emmett's also only level 8, but Truder and Gargo of level 4 or 8s. That would have been nice, but I'm nitpicking. You can do all this cool stuff. It's fine. That's gonna be it for me. I'm really happy. If you have any opinions on these cards, let me know. I would love to know. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna stop here. I will definitely ramble for another 15 minutes if I could. So I'm gonna stop here before I do that and lose my voice again. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, /night, morning, /afternoon, and see you all next time. Goodbye.